What's good, people? Well, I figured I'd check in and let you know how my night went. Well, yeah. Weird stuff, man, I'm telling you. You know, late at night I'm sleeping and I wake up and I hear this sound out in the bush and it's like a weird humming noise. So, I start going towards it and I see this light through the trees. And I walk up upon it, I look up, and it's a UFO. I'm talking real deal, baby. Like X-Files kind of stuff. I'm like, oh no. I should get out of here. I don't want no part of no UFO. Well, right as I'm saying that, all of a sudden a beam comes down. Started lifting me up. Pulls me up into the ship. You know, I black out for a second and I wake up. And I'm laying in the middle of this ship. And I stand up, I look around, and there's this little alien dude, little gray dude, like, standing there. And I'm like, oh God. So, you know, I start backing up, and I put my hands up. I'm like, listen, man, I know what y'all aliens do. Y'all be into all that probing and stuff. Listen, I don't want to be probed. I don't want no part of it, man. You can just put me back where you found me. And he looks at me for a second, and he cracks a smile, and he goes, come on, Bushman. And he tosses me a beer, and I catch it. I'm like, man, you brought brews? You old sailor, you. And he's like, yeah, man, I've been watching your videos. I think you're pretty cool, man. Let's kick it. I'm like, all right, you ain't got to tell me twice. Yeah, so we, you know, kicking it, having some fun, playing some beer pong. And he's like, man, come check this out. Check out my man cave. I'm like, man, you got a man cave on this ship? What? All right. Yeah, so we go in there, and he's like, man, yeah, check this. It's a full 360-degree immersive virtual reality gaming system. I'm like, man, we ain't got nothing like this on Earth. This is like PlayStation 35, man. It's awesome. Yeah, so we pop off on some games, man, some first-person shooters, you know, some racing games, man. Had a good old time. Yeah, well, you know, he's still drinking. You know, get through playing the game, and you know, I start getting emotional, man. I'm like, man, I can be honest with you. Ever since I was a little kid and I watched E.T., I always wanted an alien for a best friend. And, man, even though E.T. was just a little fat little weirdo, and this dude named J-Lax, he was cool. I was like, man, your name sounds like Relax. That's awesome. You just be up here just J-Laxing. Yeah. Yeah, and so, we went around, drove around, blew up a couple of uninhabited planets just for fun. That was cool. Well, yeah, and then I was talking to him, and I was like, man, you know what we really ought to do? We ought to get into. We ought to go find some more aliens, and we ought to drag race, because I seen you done soup this baby up, and then that's when I noticed it. I'm looking down, and right there on the table, a big old probe. I'm talking unnecessarily large. And, you know, I stopped mid-sentence, and so he looks down, and he sees it. And I could tell from the look in his eye, he didn't realize he left that out. I wasn't supposed to see that. Yeah, so, I look at him, and he looks at me, and we both get quiet. Because now I know that he knows, and now he knows that I know that he knows that I know that he knows that I know. And, yeah, so we just kind of like, you know, staring. It's like a staring contest. And so, I decided maybe I'll play it off. Act like I didn't see it. So I was like, yeah, man, but, you know, it's getting kind of late. I'm getting kind of tired anyways. Maybe just, you know, take me back to the bush. You know, maybe we can kick it tomorrow. Well, he gets real serious and he looks at me and he goes, you know I can't do that, Bushman. I'm like, oh, come on now. Listen, I didn't see nothing. We can just pretend, you know, I didn't see that. You know, let's go back to playing some beer pong, man. Come on, we can keep kicking it. You know, night is young. And he's just like, no, Bushman, it's too late for that. And then, you know, we just start staring at each other for another few seconds. Then we both dive for the probe. Well, he gets to it before I do, and I put my hands up and I start backing up. I'm like, come on, man, come on. We ain't got to do this. We ain't got to do this, man. Come on. We was cool just a few seconds ago, man. We can go back to that, you know? And he's just like, shut up, shut up. Conscience, let me think, Bushman, let me think. No, no, we ain't doing that. This is happening. And I'm like, oh, man, come on, please. Oh, come on, no, man. Well, yeah. Things, they got worse from there. Yeah, I ain't gonna go into detail. But, well, woke up this morning real hungover. Yeah, I was sore too. Then I realized, I started thinking about it, and I was like, you know, I was licking an awful lot of toads yesterday. You know, just because I was bored, just to see if it would work. I didn't think it would. Well, one of them toads I found, yeah, I must have hit pay dirt, because I'm pretty sure I hallucinated all that, honestly. Yeah. Can't be 100% sure, but put two and two together, I think that's what happened. Yeah. So, yeah. Pretty much a waste of a night, though. You know, didn't do much surviving. Anyways. Definitely gonna sleep with one eye open from here on out. That's for sure. That's for damn sure.